Hierdie insetsel word met trots geborg deur Slender Wonder.
Ek gesels met Bianca Sansom. Sy's 'n mediese wetenskaplike by Geneway. Baie welkom Bianca.
Thank you.
Kan jy my 'n bietjie meer vertel wat is Geneway?
So Geneway is a new genetic laboratory that has just opened, and we're able to screen for genetic variations that affect your health and well-being. Basically, the areas that we focus on is hypertension, oxidative stress, heart disease. We also do a bit of dietary fats and carbohydrate sensitivity, along with vitamin D deficiencies, and also how you respond to your sport.
En wat is jou rol by Geneway?
I am the medical scientist and lab manager. I do basically control the day-to-day activities of the lab. I also do some of the tests myself. I analyze and release results.
Jy praat oor 'n Engelse term SNP. Wat is dit en watter rol speel dit?
So SNP stands for single nucleotide polymorphism. It is the most common type of genetic variation amongst people, and it represents a difference within the DNA building blocks, which we know as a nucleotide. Basically, it occurs throughout a person's DNA. You'll find a SNP in just about every 300 nucleotides, which means we have approximately about 10 million SNPs in our body. These are then used as biomarkers, where we're able to then locate genes that are associated with various health problems.
Dit is baie interessant. Ek weet om die toets te doen het julle 'n sekere monster nodig. Wat is die monster? En vertel my 'n bietjie meer van die tegnologie in julle laboratoriums.
So your mouth, funny enough, is actually a rich source of DNA. So all we require is a mouth swab. So no intensive going to a hospital to have blood drawn. You just literally take a mouth swab. And the genotyping, we use real-time PCR with a new technology called Open Array, which allows us to scan several SNPs and also amongst several people at the same time. So we have quite a high throughput in our lab, and in one run we could probably do about 400 patient samples.
Hoe en waar kan die toets gedoen word?
Currently, only through a medical practitioner. The reason being that the results that you get is of quite a sensitive nature, and you need someone to put it in perspective. So currently, medical doctors, if they have a look at our Geneway website, they'll be able to locate a doctor in the area if they're interested.
Bianca, jy het nou genoem 'n mediese dokter moet die toets doen, maar ek wil nou ook graag by jou weet, sal hulle vir jou meer inligting kan gee en stap hulle pad saam met jou?
Yes, this is an integrative process. So when you've ordered the test, the first thing you do is to answer a lifestyle questionnaire. What this does is you explain to us basically what is your day-to-day eating plan like, what is your family history, what sports do you do, so that we can kind of see what is your current lifestyle. With the report that you get, we also then make recommendations. So if you are sensitive to carbohydrates or fats, then you would be put on, for instance, a low-carb, low-fat diet. And depending on your responsiveness to exercise, we will then tell you what physical activities you should be doing. Should you be doing a slow walk or should you be doing vigorous exercise? And from there, if you also need vitamin, like for instance, if you've got a vitamin D deficiency, we will then suggest what vitamins and supplements should be taken with the program.
Ek dink dis ook regtig 'n leefstylverandering as jy besluit om die toets te doen.
It definitely is.
Dankie Bianca, dit was baie interessant om met jou te gesels. Vir meer inligting of as jy graag 'n dokter wil kry in jou area wat jou kan help, besoek gerus hulle webtuiste by geneway.co.za.
Slender Wonder, jou veilige mediese gewigsverliesvernoot, aanbeveel deur dokters.